Right, so I have returned once again today to do the next part of JoJo Part 5. This part being the penultimate part of JoJo. It's actually the second to last volume, this volume being 16 out of 17. There we are, YouTube has just kicked in. Yeah, so I think I also closed my window ever so slightly because the wind is catching my blind. Well, yeah, I don't think it will now. But yeah, so we are covering from 134 up to 100 and I believe, wasn't it? 144. So around 11 to 12, around 11 to 12, around 10 to 11 chapters, I think it is. So yeah, we've got quite a lot to get through this week because the volumes have actually increased in size since the last time they were around. Because beforehand they were only like 9 chapters long, now they're 11. So I was like, okay, that seems kind of interesting, a bit different than my usual fare when I come to do JoJo. Also found out that this actual volume cuts out half an arc. I was like, ah, you're mucking around with the way I do things. No, I mean in the sense in this one stream, not in the sense of JoJo all week. Man, I need to wait for this to finish first. This hasn't even finished. Even though I was actually kind of planning to do maybe a volume a day of part 6. I don't know whether or not it's gonna be like freaking overkill. I have no idea. I didn't turn my light on yet either. Completely forgot about that. Hello. Yeah, turn up one more. There we are. Just so we actually can have some light in here. Completely forgot to turn my light on. Like I tend to always do before I start. I completely just went past my brain. Anyway, so where we left off, this crazy ass man appeared, and then Diavolo was all like, "Who's that crazy ass man? Why is he more swaggy than I am? Hello." So that's pretty much what we've got to right now, and now we're probably going to see what the actual outcome of this whole entire thing's going to be, because it seems interesting. Say the goddamn least, because crazy ass man seems very crazy. He looks like something straight out of a 70s anime as well. And also, goddamn it, Polnareff got freaking served again as well. I was thinking that. I was rereading the last chapter. I was like, oh, come on, Polnareff. Why is it always you? Come on, man. I was like, that's just... He gets a short end of the stick all the time, doesn't he? You know, he's a bare swaggy man, but alas. And also, can we also appreciate how jacked Giorno is right now? Like, that's the most jacked picture I've seen of him. Like, he is pinpoint jacked. Holding the world as well. He's holding the world. Actually a pretty interesting thing to actually... it's a pretty subtle thing there, actually, to realise. Anyway, let's begin. So, step, step, step. Rec Room plays quietly, part 1. Step, step, step. So everyone else fell asleep, didn't they, as well? That was the other thing tonight. Everyone was practically, like, in the lands of the nod. So that was actually interesting as well, because everyone was like, who the hell's that? Oh no, I'm falling asleep. And never found out. So step. Z, Z, Z. Z, Z, Z. Rec Room plays quietly, part 1. Man. Hello, how's it going? Man, oh man. To have to respect a kind of chapter where there's like little dialogue. I respect it. It's every single stream, but still. There's a goddamn bee as well. Not the bees. Drip, 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 drip. What? I fell asleep and then? Drip, drip. What? What happened, Giorno? The sun's already come up. 6 or 7 hours. All that time, we were asleep the whole time. Drip, 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 drip. He is goddamn, he's got no hands, man. What? What is this stuff? Why are my hands wet? But blood? No, why? No way. Are we under attack, Giorno? Where did they get you? I didn't miss anything, cool. Can we just appreciate how much of an exit that is? Just take a moment to appreciate the Trish exit. I was like, I'm gonna call it that from now on. It's a Trish exit. It's freaking amazing. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. It's a Trish exit. Get between the stone walls, Giorno. I don't know what just happened, but you're sitting duck out there. If you're hurt, then start treating your wounds. I don't see him anywhere though. Is he hurt? Hey Giorno. Hide Giorno now. But where is Giorno anyway? The possibility is King Crimson, which can erase time. But this ability that made us all fall asleep seems like something completely different. Trish, I cannot see Giorno anywhere in these ruins. Can you tell me where he is? If he's hurt, we gotta help him. Did I miss a thing about Silver Chariot? I'm not too sure now. Huh. Oh wait, they've all changed bodies, haven't they? I realised that they've all just changed bodies. Dude, what are you saying? Because that's why Trish is holding Misa's gun. I was like, sitting there going, what was with the gun? And I was like, that's why. Took me a minute to realise. Took me a minute. Dude, what are you saying? You're not making any sense at all. Oh yeah, I did actually. Sorry, that was. It was probably YouTube actually. I don't know, because sometimes comments come through, sometimes they don't. I don't understand what goes on there sometimes. I know we all get an email, and sometimes I don't get an email, which is it's really weird. And sometimes I don't reply. It's either YouTube just being a bit of a boob, or something else in between. I actually have no idea. But then I probably did see it then. I probably did. That's just my brain probably just went. I actually think I saw it this morning, actually. Huh? Hey, what the hell is this? Ah, oh, hey, what is this? What the fuck? They... Oh, man. So, I am very much. So basically JoJo did the whole body swapping thing first. There we are. No, wait, it's all gone. Hey, Giorno, why is there blood all over your hands anyway? That's even worse. That's even worse. I'm missing something really important. What are you looking at? I'm talking to you. Yes. You're talking to me? You're the one who's making no sense. This blood, it doesn't hurt or anything. Giorno healed me after the mold attacked, but the wounds didn't get plunged up all the way, so I guess some blood ran down from my shoulder. Can't say that word. Shoulders. That's the one. Ah. What just happened? Did I fall asleep? I feel so odd. What is this? Everyone's pretty much body swapped. Everyone's pretty much body swapped. This face. Ah! Giorno's body and mine. No, our minds, our souls. No, while we were sleeping, all of us, our souls, me and Giorno, Mista and Trish, our souls were swapped between our bodies. Oh, damn. Haha, okay. So, Nuncha, age 17, stand name Aerosmith, DOB, May 20th, 1983, blood type AB. We actually missed the Nuncha's birthday. Height 164 centimeters. Granted, I don't think I need to read that bit because I haven't had to read this bit. I actually read it beforehand because it was actually in the previous chapters. So, Requiem plays quietly part 2. It just goes through. Though his favorite TV show is actually Fist of the North Star. It's actually pretty freaking good. Let's all appreciate that. So, Requiem plays quietly part 2. What in the world? Why did I? What's wrong with my face? My body? I reek. My armpits smell horrible. Hey, hold on, Trish. We've got bigger problems here. This is a stand attack, and it's not the boss's King Crimson either. Anyway, someone made me switch souls with you. Damn it. The boss call more of his elites in? No, Nuncio. If the boss himself is this close to the Colosseum, I doubt he'll leave this to his men. And although you're calling this an attack, is this really what it is? Our souls were only swapped, and there's not any real there's not really any other damage. What's going on? I'm still older than you, Giorno, don't you forget that. Man, you can't say anything against Snoop Dogg in 2-part. Yeah, I did as well, don't worry. Do not worry about that, I did. And I think there's an OVA coming out like at one point this year of Thus Spoke. Which was actually I was actually kind of interested in. I was like, oh, it's actually an OVA. Don't know when it's coming out and when it will get subbed, but it's actually happening apparently. Why am I Misa now? There's hair growing on my fingers. My nails are so short and they're shaped all wrong and there's gunk underneath them. I can't live like this. This smells awful. Don't blame me. It's just because we fell asleep next to each other. So that's what you're thinking of. That's what you think of me, huh? I smell. Hey, you. Where do you think your fingers are going? It's not what you think it is. The elastic makes it all itchy. Okay. Keep your fingers out of my panties. Wow, this is getting interesting. Okay, don't spread your legs any wider and I'll kill you. Yeah, I get it already. This is your fault for wearing underwear that lifts your butt. It's too tight and uncomfortable. Your bra's riding up too. I warn you. If you stick your hand in my skirt again, I'll fucking kill you. I will curse you to death. Oh, it's just one chapter. That's disappointing then. I thought it was the whole entire thing they were doing. Damn it. Wow, Nuncio. Wow, that's Giorno. And you really want to kill yourself. Hey guys, well, I got a question. So about Porcelati. Me and Giorno, Misa and Trish, if we swapped with the person sleeping close to ourselves, well, Porcelati, drip, he's still asleep. What happened to him? Is he okay? What's wrong? Stay back, Nuncio. It's still weird to actually kind of actually just see. It's really just to see everyone else in different bodies now. So is it covering the whole entire thing or just the one chapter then? Because I remember I think there's 6 chapters in total of Thus Spoke, I believe. So I have no idea what it's covering, but I know there's an OVA coming out at one point. Oh, okay, I get you. Porcelati's body should have someone else in it too. So who could it be? Is that what you're worried about, Giorno? Before we came to the Colosseum, what happened? Who was next to Porcelati? And what became of the boss and the man in the Colosseum? Nuncio scanned the place with Aerosmith. Yeah, I tried that already, but Aerosmith is that's weird. My stability is get out here, Aerosmith. It's not working. Aerosmith isn't coming out. Did our stands get... No, Nuncio. That's not true. Look again. I will. Ah. Aerosmith, whoa. It's so fast. I couldn't see it. But what is this? I don't know why, but I feel refreshed. We don't know why, but we're brimming with power. I've still got my own stand, but it's like they've been powered up. I broke 6 iron bars with one shot. I've never had so much spiritual energy in my life. What kind of effect does this swapping ability have? What is its objective? This stand user an enemy? It's definitely it definitely doesn't seem like it. There's nobody anywhere nearby. I don't see anyone who might be the boss. And outside the Colosseum, all the drivers, hey mate, that's me, and pedestrians are still asleep. I can't see how far this goes on the radar, but nobody's getting up. They're all on the ground. I can feel the energy of the soul through the ground, but whose is it? Who did Bucciolati swap with? Giorno. Are you thinking the boss might have swapped with a Bucciolati? There's one thing I'm sure of right now. That's not true. All I can say is that it isn't the boss's soul. If it were him, then I'd feel it. However, the strangest thing is that the boss isn't here anymore. The boss somehow vanished. Bucciolati, we can't find anything out until he wakes up. That means we'll have to keep an eye on him the whole time. Thumb, slide, slide. Slide, slide. Ah, so much pain. Slide. Ultimately, your true enemy here is Diavolo. Got that? This hurts, but listen to me. You are Giovanna, right? You swapped with Nancia. Nancia, no, Giorno. No, I am not speaking from within the turtle. It's me. I'm talking to you from right here. Ooh. It's a good arc. It's a very freaking good arc. My name is Jean-Pierre Polnareff. I agreed to meet you here in the Colosseum, but Diavolo caught me and I failed to uphold the agreement. My body has died on the second floor, but because I was forced to use the power of the arrow, it hurt so much, but I was able to swap souls with this turtle. The effing turtle is the real MVP here. I'm telling you, it's a real MVP. The real protagonist of JoJo Part 5 is the effing turtle. I'm telling you, it's a turtle. And of course Polnareff had to swap bodies with a turtle. Of course, that's a major thing as well. It had to be a turtle. Of all things, a turtle. Who is this guy? All of you. You must listen to me. What is happening right now is a fragment of the power of the arrow that I meant to hand to you. My soul is barely clinging to life right now, so I may tell you about this ability. The arrow is not your enemy, however, it's not your ally either. I had no choice. If I hadn't used the arrow, it would have been taken by Diavolo. I shall now explain to you what your hope is. Ooh. Okay. So bird's eye view of the Colosseum. First of all, allow me to say one thing. This is something I had to do because Diavolo left me no choice. This abnormal situation currently affects all of you equally. It is the ability of my stand, Silver Chariot, but I have already been defeated and killed. I don't have the power to control or erase this ability, and I don't know where Chariot is either. But it has gone berserk. So the Requiem plays quietly, part 3. Man, of all things, Polnareff ends up in the turtle. I'm telling you, he ends up drawing the short end of the stick. Always, the poor man. Who the hell is this Polnareff guy? He's not lying. It's there on the second floor. There's a dead man next to the wheelchair. What happened to you and the boss? Where is Diavolo right now? Requiem plays quietly, part 3. Pretty much. It's like he lost his friends, his legs, and now he's a turtle. Like, it's just like it's just one thing after another. The man never catches a break. Like, he comes back all like, "Yo, I've got your hope right here." Freaking dies. It's like, come on, man. Like, Jesus Christ. Now he's in a goddamn turtle. Like, man, I feel sorry for the poor dude. I feel sorry for him. I'll start with a conclusion. I don't know where Diavolo is. Obtain the arrow before the boss does. You may stop my chariot, which holds the. You must stop my chariot, which holds the arrow. The only way to defeat his King Crimson. You need to take the arrow from chariot and master the power of the arrow. This situation is caused by the power of the arrow, and if we get the arrow, then it'll stop. It was a small incident, a coincidence. 2 years ago, I had barely survived and was no longer able to fight. I hid in an abandoned house in a farming village, and that was where the small incident occurred. A small bump had knocked the arrow, which I found in Egypt, off the wall, and into a little crack between the wall and the furniture. It was an unremarkable little incident. A normal person would have been able to just reach back and grab it, but it was a difficult task in my condition. I figured I could just leave it there, but I decided to try picking up the arrow with Chariot. That's when it happened. Chariot cut its finger on the arrow. It was an accident. It was an accident. To Stan uses, the arrow is nothing but a tool that makes more enemies, but I was unable to fight anymore. Nobody knew who I was. However, I discovered something very simple. The arrow draws out the stand ability of those who have talent. However, if that arrow pierces a stand, I don't know how old that arrow is, but I began to understand what the maker of the arrow was thinking. There is something beyond stand powers, something that is beyond what already exists. Suddenly, birds started falling out of the trees and the farmhouse. Bugs hid beneath the leaves. Livestock slumped over the fields, and the farmers by the road fell asleep. I realized something. If the arrow were to be used by someone with the power, that person would be able to dominate the souls of all life. That was my discovery. I don't have the power to control it because I was no longer fit for combat. Before it went berserk, I took the arrow from Chariot. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, they released like up to I think they're up to like 580, like 586 or 584, something like that. I think they're up to at the moment. Well, actually gone beyond that. I think they're already on to I think they're on to Golden Experience's Requiem or something like that. The second to last arc, I believe. That's what I saw today, because this one cuts off half of the third to last arc. Oh, 589 is the one. I knew it was somewhere between there. And everything went back to normal, as if nothing had ever happened. And I waited for people like you who were seeking Diavolo's identity to appear, although Diavolo completely outsmarted me. The power to dominate souls? Is that what this is? Even though all it did was switch our souls? I mean, because is the black and whites finished, or the black and whites waiting for colours to catch up and then finish them both together? Because I don't actually know whether or not they actually finish both simultaneously, or one comes after the other. Because I believe a black and white is still in 16. I believe. No, I told you this was only a fragment of that power, without the ability to control it, unable to see what lies beyond, but it exists. If any of you obtain the arrow, you'll be able to control it. To obtain the arrow would mean to kill your Chariot. Is that a fair assumption? Go ahead. Chariot will be extinguished regardless if you take the arrow from it. I have already been killed. One more thing. There is another vital but unbelievable fact I must tell you. You are the girl named Trish, right? Yes. Although I have hair on my fighters right now. Glance. The boss works as a pair. There was a boy who managed to disguise himself as you and full Borchelati. That boy and Diavolo are a well-coordinated team of two. What? What do you mean? That's impossible. The reason the boss has kept his secret so well is because he trusts nobody. You are right. I don't understand it either, but he was there, a mysterious boy. If it weren't for him, Diavolo wouldn't have gotten so close to me. Yeah, don't worry. I'll probably bump it up a bit more to more than just once a week. Don't worry about it. Part 6, because it's out, I can probably cover it a bit more often. Do not worry. That was my intention the whole entire time. Though I don't know about Part 7, because Part 7's is longer if I remember correctly, in the sense of chapters, like chapter length. I think it's like 40 pages per chapter. So it kind of is a lot more it's a lot more ground to cover than, say, just I think it's 125 per volume in this one, and also next one as well. But yeah, do not worry, I'll probably cover a lot more than just once a week. Whew. God, it's hot in England as well. It's very hot here today. Giorno, blip at 9 o'clock. At the gate on the right, something's moving. It's human, a human running through the gate. Oh, Swagman's comeback. Literally, Swagman. I have to admire that panel. That's a panel and a half. Oh right, okay. I always thought it was a lot more to part 7 than it is to part 6, in a sense of length of length of pages, because I think it's 125 or 100. It's 105 average. Yeah, so it's 40 pages a month. So yeah, I think it's like a little less amount of chapters per volume, but it's like a lot more pages. You miss only 3 chapters. Do not worry. Like you come in prime time. Do not worry about it. You come for Swagman. He's appeared. I think part 8's the same as well. I think part 8's still quite long, which is actually kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind it being a bit longer actually, because the chapters kind of finish. You're like, oh, I want more of it now. But a longer one means you get a lot more. It's kind of like, yeah. It doesn't feel as if it's over instantly, because these chapters are over in about 5 minutes. You don't generally feel like you've been there for more than 10 seconds. You're like, oh, it's over. That's the face. The Launcher, move Aerosmith behind him. Wait, Joe, to the left. Look in the shadows on the left. Swagman is best JoJo character. Everyone knows it. It's actually not so bad then, because I mean it's going to be a volume of stream anyway, so it's not really a problem. But if it's the same amount of length, it's actually kind of alright. I think a couple did come in. I believe a couple of comments did. But I don't know whether or not all of them came in. So that's where it was. It's Chariot, or perhaps we should call it Chariot Requiem. That is my chariot, which has evolved further using the arrow. Damn it. Diavolo was looking for Chariot too. He's trying to take the arrow. Wait, John, don't attack yet. Hold up a second here. Oh, wow, okay. Alright, alright. This got interesting. That sound is Sticky Fingers. That's Bucciolati. Huh! Huh! That's actually cool. It's actually pretty freaking cool. Alright, so you actually swapped the boss. Alright. Oh, well, he reminded me about Chio. God damn you, Volume. He just reminded me about Chio, and he's reminded me he's not here anymore. He died in the most quickest way possible, literally. When he went donk dead, I was like, oh, he's dead. What happened here? Why'd you kill off my favourite character? So it reminded me of the whole entire thing. I think it's actually pretty interesting. So technically, isn't Diavolo inside a dead man? Kind of, sort of, in a way. So I want to see what's going on in that regard. Then it must be interesting to see. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, they're pretty good videos. I don't mind them. They're actually pretty freaking good. I kind of watch those videos when I need to do something. I have them in the background. They're actually quite actually would be freaking interesting. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I have them in the background. I'm doing something because it actually allows me to concentrate a lot more. Favorite movies: Sling Blade, Hero. Dislike: snotty kids waiting in line. Favorite foods: white wine. Favorite music: well, he's actually pretty cultured. Schrodinger's Diavolo. That's actually pretty good. So is he dead or isn't he dead? That's the question. That's a pretty good name for a band, actually. Schrodinger's Diavolo. I actually want to trademark that name at one point. That's pretty good. It works because it's freaking great, that's why. And also, Metallica is actually a pretty good stand on that side as well. So, Requiem plays quietly, part 4. He did it, that's Sticky Fingers. He switched. That's Borchelati. It's Borchelati's soul. Done, done, freaking done. Nice work, Borchelati. But wait. If only my soul has been swapped, then the soul of my body is holding... The soul inside my body, inside my real body is... If you're worried about your body, it's still sleeping. Glad to see you're alright, Borchelati. I'm watching over Diavolo. He's still on the ground. Woohoo, mister. Dang, I'm jealous of that body. Can I give you a hug? I've got number 7 from my pistols on watch duty. He hasn't moved an inch. He's still fast asleep. Alright, Borchelati's alive, and we've already got the arrow. We beat the boss to it. Now, it's over. When I get home, I'm gonna go to school. It might be cool to let the guys make fun of me for being dumb. I want to let the guy. It might be cool to let the guys make fun of me for being dumb, and I want to eat some fresh hot pizza, an authentic margarita from my hometown, baked over an oak fire with porcini mushrooms on top. All right. Yeah, it's Fist of the North Star, if I remember correctly. His favourite anime is. It's the one, but it was the chapter beforehand. It explains that Fist of the North Star is his favourite TV show. I was like, alright. Godlike taste there. Well, that's pretty good taste. Pretty good taste. Borchelati, Chariot Requiem is getting back up. We already know how to use the arrow. If you control the arrow, then everything will end. What? Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. This is taking a turn for the freaking damn worst. Ah. What are you doing, Borchelati? Grab the arrow. Requiem's charging at you. Sticky Fingers, what's going on? Does it think the Sticky Fingers think it's the enemy? Possibly. It's like kind of extensively trying to attack the enemy when it's actually Borchelati instead. That kind of thing. That kind of dealio. To be honest, Trish with a gun's actually pretty freaking cool. I quite like that panel. Quite like that panel. It's not really Trish, but you get what I mean. I'm shooting the arrow. Grab it now. No way. Something strange. That was... I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out. Ah, take this. They put it next to you. Take cover, mister. Spice Girl. Ah, all over the floor. Damn it. I'll blow them out. No way. What are you doing? Stop that. What's wrong with you? Take this and this and this. Well, they've gone a bit weird, haven't they? The old stands. What the? Impossible. Gonna blow your brains out. Stop it, number 1. Ah, what's wrong? Guys. Hey. Stop him. The arrow. He's gonna pick up what just happened. What the hell is going on? I think it's completely gone berserk. This is my first time experiencing Requiem's stand ability too. The Berserk Requiem is carrying on my heartfelt desire and become a guardian stand. Protect the arrow. It refuses to allow anyone in the world to obtain the arrow, so it automatically defends itself from whoever tries to take the arrow. Misa's pretty much screwed at this point. Like, let's just face it, at this point Misa's just... he's a walking disaster of a character. He's more likely to hit himself than hit anyone else. If anyone tries to touch the arrow, their own stand will attack them to protect the arrow. The arrow was the power to dominate the souls, and this is one fragment of it. Then what are we supposed to do? Our stands are powered up, but if we try to use that power to get the arrow, then how are we supposed to get it? Is there any way to obtain the arrow? Mister, number 7 is getting antsy. It says he's getting up. Which like his body, it woke up. Ooh. The Carpenters is Misa's favourite music. Okay. Pretty Woman's actually his favourite movie, and so is Bridges of Macedon Country as well. That's actually pretty freaking cool. Not gonna lie. Dislikes number 4? Nah, I see. The student living next door who plays guitar while he's trying to sleep. I see, he even has good taste in women as well, Monica Bellucci. Can't argue with the man. Cannot argue with Misa right now. There's no really no point reading those out loud because they actually kind of go into what's been said already, like in the previous chapters. So, what do? It's getting away. It's taking the arrow and leaving the Colosseum. The Requiem plays quietly, part 5. Forget about the arrow for now, Nanuncia. We can chase him later. Diavolo. No way. Move to a place where you can see his body. The Requiem plays quietly, part 5. He's getting up. He's waking up. It's probably like that episode of Adventure Time when Finn takes his hat off and it's like this like glowing locks. That's what I imagine Misa's hair to be like. Just glowing locks everywhere. Do not worry, I did actually get the comment. Do not worry about it. Do it, Misa. Shoot him. Huh? What did you... Butchlati? What are you doing, Misa? He's getting up. Shoot him dead. You want me to shoot? But that's your body. Butchlati wouldn't. That... If you're worried about the bullet's wounds, Misa, my gold experience will fully heal them later. Just immobilize him for now. That's what you meant, right? Butchlati? He's up. He's starting to walk. So that's an admirable is the word. Kind of posture there. Not gonna lie, it's like in the midst of about to go do a full-blown run. Pretty much had ultimate Cars hair. Like, let's just face it, he's actually the ultimate Cars hair, like of JoJo Part 5. He's just got glowing locks everywhere. That's. I guess there's an evolve stand as well, isn't there? Gak. Got him. Trish, you've got my bullets. Hand them all over. They're inside your boots. He's going into seizures. He won't be moving anywhere like this. Misa, play it safe. Shoot both his legs too. Quit dawdling. Give me the bullets. You got pockets in your boots? What do you mean? I already gave them to you. They're in your hands. Huh? Click, clink, 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 clink. Again, it skipped. I didn't see it. Nothing at all. When the bullets hit the floor, they should have made noise. I didn't see the dog wake up either. What? It just skipped. Time just skipped a few seconds, I'm sure of it. Impossible. Didn't even catch a single glimpse of King Crimson emerging or disappearing. Oh, okay, alright. All freaking right. That's actually kind of getting interesting. And what would that accomplish? He hasn't moved. He's still in the exact position he fell. Trish, drop me one more bullet. Take a bullet from my hand and drop it on the floor. Drop one more bullet now, Trish. Don't you see those 4 bullets on the ground? I said this before. I can't have 4. I can't let a number 4 be around me ever. If those fell when you were handing them to me, you need to drop one more. Is it really Diavolo, Polnareff? Those are actually getting freaking itchy. Damn. There we are. Oh god. Hot weather actually just aggravates everything around me. I don't know why. It's terrible. Like I can't enjoy the weather at all. My brain goes with all the heat, or my nose just like literally disintegrates into a billion pieces. Trish, when we woke up, you told us you didn't sense the boss's existence in that body at all, right? How about now? Do you feel the boss's presence nearby? That's impossible. You and Ananchi were swapped, Misa and Trish. In that case, Diavolo and Butchlati must have swapped with each other. That is Requiem's rampant ability. I don't know what the answer is, but if we if the time skipped just now, that proves that King Crimson and Diavolo aren't inside that body. Venuncia, how's the situation around us? Is anyone nearby? Huh. Venuncia. Trish, please drop one more bullet. Take one more bullet out of my hand and drop it. I don't understand. I have no idea why I can't sense the boss's presence. I don't sense him anywhere. Step aside, all of you. Let me through. Move it. I need to get through. I don't believe it. This can't be. It's absolutely impossible. Stay alert, mister. Don't let any of them get close. Venuncia, get him down from there, Borchelati. What's going on? Okay, I understand. This is when people say it gets complicated, because what the frick is going on right now? Okay. I'm guessing it's because he's not even there. It just works. No, the problem is I can sense where it makes sense, because there's I guess it kind of works in the background. It kind of, I mean, is it okay? This is the best explanation I can come up with. Is it like an episode of Futurama when Fry takes all that coffee and he becomes a blur and no one can actually see where he is, and he actually does all those things without people even noticing where he is, and then when they come back into realization, all these things have happened. It's kind of the same thing as going on here, sort of, in a way. Like, it's the same kind of dealio in a little bit of a semblance of way, I think. Maybe? I'm not too sure. That's how I kind of see it. Like, that's what I'm getting from it. It's like an episode of Futurama. That's just when Fry gets all that coffee and just kind of moves around like a blur, because he's not there, is he? He's not technically there. He's just a moving blur that's not even in the plane of existence. Break those bars, Borchelati. You got to get Venuncia down from there now. Let me do it, mister. I'll handle it. You need to reload, mister. He's going to strike again. We're already under attack. Where the hell is he? Where could he be? This is absolutely impossible. This shouldn't be possible, not unless there were 2 Diavolos. 2. Oh, crap! Wait, what? I did, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I did. I'll read it afterwards, it's not a problem. If I don't read it now, I'll read it afterwards. It takes me quite a bit of time. Do not worry about it. Wait, so... Wait, so... Okay, so if that's the case, if 2... Okay, so... Okay, here's the thing. Did they separate then? Technically. Because there's 2 personalities. There's yeah, that's weird. Okay, I think I get it. 2? That boy and Diavolo? Could it be 2 of them? There's 1 body but 2 souls. Nangia. My brain's with the mush a little bit now. I'm trying to keep up. So okay, so yeah, so they're kind of separated. 2 souls are now in 2 different bodies. So there's 1 body somewhere else in the. No, I was gonna say, would Diavolo be inside Doppio's body then? Kind of, but then still doesn't make any sense because Thingy's there, isn't he? Diavolo's there because Diavolo appears when the identity is about to get revealed. So technically it's the same body, but it's different personalities. So he's somewhere else completely. He's just he's in a different plane. He's in a different swag plane. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Man, this is next level JoJo. This is when it gets like complicated JoJo. Because I mean I guess if Diavolo's out, then Diavolo will be the one to swap the bodies, while Diavolo gets separated from the actual kind of existence, if you get what I mean. Because Diavolo would be the one to swap the bodies with someone else, because he's there at that one present time. So then Doppio's on his own, if that makes any sense. Like Doppio's is in his own body, which probably is his own body, if that makes any semblance of sense. Like, sorry, let's take about 50 minutes just to kind of kind of conjure up what the hell is happening. But I think I kind of get it. I think I somewhat get it. It's fine. It is. That's the explanation of everything. Oh, it all lies with Sonochino Sadame. Oh man. That's fine, do not worry. I'll read it afterwards. I think the comments stay for like a good hour, so it's okay. Do not worry about it. Heal him, Giorno. Get those bars out of him now. I mean, Giorno's become a bloody fountain once again. A bloody fountain. Like a legit bloody fountain. The Requiem plays quietly part 6. The people outside the Colosseum are waking up. Where? I don't feel the boss's presence at all. This doesn't make any sense anymore. How does his presence appear and disappear? King Crimson's range is no more than 2 to 3 meters. How did he do it? Ah. Hey, alright, the Nuncio woke up. Thank God. That was close. No, Mister. It's hollow. Inside. Huh? It's hollow. It's hollow. God experience has fully healed all of his punctures. But he's already gone. And Nuncia is no longer... It's completely empty. His soul has departed. What's going on? So, the Nuncia... Wait. The Nuncia is dead. Okay, alright, I get it. Not really, but still. Yeah, so times... Yeah, I get the idea that time skip, because... That's what I was trying to say. The whole... Is it the whole entire thing, like, I like it. That's a pun. That's a pun, man. It's a pun, man. I like it. He's... What's up with every single character in this manga dying in arbitrary ways? Everyone just dies in such arbitrary ways in this manga. God damn. So, yeah. I mean, he's gone, I guess. Departed. But... Wow. Oh, jeez. Man. Oh, man. This... King Crimson really is something else, isn't he? Like, god damn. It's just one thing after another. He's already gone, there's nothing more I can do. I was too late. Hollow. All I can do is enter his body. All I can do is move between our bodies. It's already... Too sudden. It was too sudden. Aren't you? Okay, that makes sense then. So, yeah. I thought maybe that Doppio got his own body back. Well, but I was thinking, no, that couldn't make any sense because Diavolo's there at that 1 second, so that wouldn't be the case. Man. Again, we lost another part of the gang in a very, very freaking quick and sudden death. Now I understand Diavolo. Borchelati. He has 2 personalities. That's the only answer I can think of. Freaking hell, Polnareff. You come up with the most obvious of all things in the universe, but I guess no one actually realised. His single body holds 2 personalities. He has a split personality. Right now, Borchlighting's body contains the boy I saw. The boy and Diavolo are the same person with different souls. That's the answer to the attack King Crimson just made. Occasionally, a strong shock during childhood can rend a person's soul, and that may develop into a distinct personality that ages separately. Once they reach adolescence, that split personality will emerge in daily life and begin to dominate the other one. That is the theory of multiple personalities. Man, okay, this is getting sciencey. This is getting sciencey, JoJo. I have even heard reports from Germany and Britain of people whose faces and bodies would change with their personalities. The best-selling book, The Minds of Billy Milligan, based on a true story, contains a report of a personality that was muscled like a boxer. That is not just one conjecture. Reckon's ability ripped his soul from his body. One of them switched places with Borchlighting. Well, you know what? At least it's not the guy from Split. Then they'll all be screwed when you think about it, because you get that one that's like freaking jacked. He's like, get out of there, guys. You're screwed. Like, this is not the guy from Split. Damn, that'd be something else to watch. Maybe by coincidence, and maybe not. The other enters someone else's body. That's Diavolo, King Crimson attacking from their body. What are you saying? Two personalities. That's the boss's secret. The people outside are also starting to wake up, which means we can't tell where he's hiding, but we will be back. Soon he will attack us again. Maybe so. However, he may already be long gone. Diavolo's hunting for the arrow too. That is why he attacked Lancia first. He took out our radar first. He took out Aerosmith so we wouldn't be able to see him giving chase. You'll have to stick with the plan. You must obtain the power of the arrow either way. In order to defeat King Crimson, you have to track down the arrow before he does, and somehow manage to take it. Where did Requiem go? To the left. Looks like people are waking up where it passed through. If we're chasing it, then what about you? What about your body? What will we do with it, Borchlighting? I didn't hit any of his vitals, but he won't be getting up anymore. I made sure of that. We're leaving you here. I won't let anyone hurt you anymore, I promise. But I swear that I will bring you home. That's a pretty poignant moment. Damn. Watch out for anyone who gets close. Let's go. Oh! Oh! King Crimson's right there. Also, it's a pretty swaggy pose at the end as well. It kind of rendered my heart a little bit less, like, gone inside a little bit. Ah. Boss, that's where you are. That spot. That moment when we got sleepy and our souls were dragged out of our bodies. You told me that it would be dangerous to remain. So you were leaving. You went to that body. Yes. If you are in there, boss, victory is guaranteed for us. Haha. But I miss you, boss. Call me like you always do. I'll be waiting. Call me. Wow. Wow. Huh? Oh, I had a nice dream. I've got to do it with this sexy police babe. And put her in handcuffs too, hehe. Cool. They'll all switch bodies. My brain hurts a little bit, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, brain hurts just a tad. Just a tad. Which was that? Oh, 77. I think we got like, what was it? 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 5 more chapters to go. It's all go in his manga now. It's all go. Like, it's not one moment when not one character's dead. Like, now we've lost Doppio. We lost him. We lost Nuncha and him. What next? What next? When will the Iraqis stop? At what point will Iraqi stop doing this to us? Stand, name, Requiem, host, and none. Deductive force, E. Speed, E. Effective range, A. Permanence, A. Position, E. Growth, A. Ability, a stand energy that evolved from Polnareff's silver chariot when it was pierced by the arrow. Due to the decline of Polnareff's stand ability, it's gone out of control. Requiem is energy that dominates living souls. In this stand's case, it has switched the souls of bodies near each other. Ah, man. Doppio was cool. Doppio was the man. It's all go in his manga. It's all go. It's all go. The Requiem Players Quietly Part 7. Sob, 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 sob. Hey, quit crying. No, not like there's anything we can do about this, right? I either watch JoJo with my brother actually because he hasn't watched it yet, and I was like, dude, you have to watch JoJo. It's like the greatest thing ever. I need to I need to get him to watch JoJo at one point. Maybe one day he would sit down and actually breathe the air that known as JoJo, and actually fully grasp the idea of how great that manga is and that anime is. I mean, I'm just as freaked out as you are. I don't know what to do either. It's gonna come out. I can't hold it any longer. This is it. I'm gonna piss my pants. Didn't I tell you? Just pull that down the zipper. Then you hold it in your finger and take it out. You don't have to. You don't have a little brother or anything. Do it. Huh? You handle it for me. I mean, it's yours, right? You can pull down a zipper and take it out. I can't do something that gross. Why I can't do that? That is definitely not okay. In theory, fine, but it would look really bad. What are you gonna do, huh? What if someone sees us? Take it out. This is the police. You're under arrest. Ah, bang bang. Get me out of here. Jingle, jingle, jiggle, jingle, jingle. Huh? Did you say something? Out with it. You like mouthing off to an officer of the law. Better do it while you still can then. You're under arrest for interfering with the police. Nice. Real nice. Damn, I just love this world. This ain't a dream. I can do anything I want. Locke's finally smiled on me. The 21st century is all mine now, baby. Hey, you're under arrest. Why don't you come down to the station with me? This guy's a bit creepy. What's going on here? Oh man, it's pretty freaking great. Something's wrong, mister? Nope, nothing at all. When he jumped out at us, I mistook him for the boss. Just a policeman. I'll keep watch around us. No one's getting close as long as I'm here. You guys can back up. You guys can back Borchalati up. I see this rec room. It doesn't seem to be heading anywhere. It doesn't seem to have any emotions either. It isn't taking the slightest glance at my face or where it's going. Although it does kind of look like a living creature, it also kind of looks like a black plastic. It doesn't seem to detect me as an enemy. Its movements and power are slow and dull. It's a materialized stand. Even normal people can touch it and see it. Drip, 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 drip. But how? Ah, that didn't work. It's not letting us near. It doesn't just affect stands. Even if you try to touch it with an object, it bounces off. This arrow may indeed be invincible. Now that I see it just how unsolvable this problem seems, I'm getting more convinced that it's a power of solitude that refuses to let anything near it. It's getting back up. How are we supposed to pick up the arrow? It's right in front of us. Hey, Rec Room will not allow any stand users to take the arrow. But what if someone who isn't a stand user tried to pick the arrow up? Man, my throat will not leave me alone. What do you think would happen? For example, if one of those people who just woke up, normal people without any powers, if they approached the arrow, Rec Room just stood back up. It's trying to walk away again. What the hell do you think? Don't ask me. How should I know? Polnareff is the Roll MVP again. So Turtle Polnareff is the Roll MVP. Turtle Polnareff is the Roll MVP of this whole entire manga. But what are you? I'm just a soul who clung to a turtle in my last moments. I'm no longer a stand user. That is why I can touch it. Mister, hurry! Pierce your stand on this arrow. Turtleneck. That's an amazing name. I love it. It's an amazing name. He's lifting it. What? Pierce your stand now, mister. What? Rec Room suddenly turned back. Damn. Jonah, stop Rec Room. I can't. It's too far away. I won't make it. Mister, protect Polnareff. What? Crack, crack. Pierce it now. What in the... My gun is... But why? Huh. Basically, he's basically the most passive asshole in the universe. Old King Crimson. He's not even freaking there, like in the realm of where they are. But he's just mucking up everyone's life. He ain't letting anyone have a moment to themselves. Like, yo, I'm winning this battle. No, he ain't. He ain't one bit. God damn that. God damn that King Crimson. What a dastardly stand he is. I quite like it though, because they just don't know where he is, and it just adds, like, you just don't know what's gonna happen, because it could seem like it's gonna go their way. Then King Crimson's like, nope, and then it's just like, oh, why'd you do this to me now, King Crimson? Why? What? Why? Where did it break? It was perfectly fine when the policeman came at us. Mister, what are you doing, mister? It's because he's holding the arrow. Drop it, Polnareff. Drop the arrow. Rec Room plays quietly, part 8. Young adult mutant Frenchman Polnareff. To be honest, he actually might... who knows? And maybe by the end of this, he actually might join the X-Men. Like, he actually might be a part of the X-Men by the end of this. No, why is it broken? Oh shit. Good thing I've still got this pistol. I stole it from that cop just in case. Well, that was legit. Year and a half shell. That would be a pretty freaking cool theory for the whole entirety of TMNT. The whole entire thing of TMNT is just the fact that they're all a part of JoJo and all just swap bodies accidentally and just live their lives out like turtles. That's it. That's the theory of TMNT, of where they came from. They're actually all part of the JoJo universe. They all just swap bodies because of what happened with Rec Room. That's what happened. That's it. We figured the whole entire thing out. It's done, boys. We can go home. We figured out TMNT. That's it. Done it. What's wrong? Well, tell me, Pistols. Why is my revolver broken? I want answers. Isn't it because the boss is close to us? Huh? It seems like the Rec Room is kind of invincible as well. Let's face it. It's pretty screwed right now. Rec Room's pretty terrifying for just being the person who just walks by. Like, he's just the presence, and then you got King Crimson as well. Just kind of adds everything else. You're like, can we all just catch a break right now, people? Can we all just catch a break? Tell kids. That's it. It's the whole entire thing. We figured it out. It all makes sense now. TMNT makes perfect sense. It's all thanks to Iraqi while we got TMNT. That's it. We figured it out. We can go home. We can go home. What the hell is wrong with your brain, number 5? Are you saying someone's got to us in this wide open plaza? No one saw when it broke. It's metal fatigue. you've been too rough on your gun these past few days. It's in the axle snap. That's because you haven't had any time to maintain and inspect it. Hey. Huh? What? He's still coming. Is he after me? No, mister. What in the... I'm the one it wants. Even though I'm not touching the arrow anymore. Even though he took back the arrow, he's fast. I dropped the arrow, but it's still charging at me. Huh. Since I touched the arrow, Requiem is trying to kill me for sure. Nobody in the world can approach that arrow. No stand user and no normal person either. Run, mister. I need bullets. I need bullets, pistols. Reload. This isn't a revolver. The cartridges take me. This isn't a revolver. The cartridges take time. We need to take time to reload. Keep a distance. Retreat. Ah. This is the end. I'm passing on to you, John. Catch. I'm throwing you the turtle. Huh? Polnareff. Aha. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Step, step. Step, step. Freaking hell, this is getting intense. But what? Again? What just... Are you alright, Polnareff? But what was that, huh? That motherfucker just keeps getting more confusing. I told you about Requiem back in the Colosseum. Remember, mister? He's alive. But how? It was trying to attack the turtle with invincible power until now. Why did it suddenly stop? There's something beyond. Didn't I tell you that? There is something beyond Requiem's ability to switch people's personalities, and I don't know what that something is. I believe at this point, now I'm starting to understand why did Requiem suddenly stop trying to kill me. I finally understand now what Requiem's true objective is. Requiem stopped because it was time to begin. My body has... I'm starting to change. That is why it stopped trying to kill me. That is the out-of-control Requiem's objective. The ability to switch souls between bodies, in other words. The ability to switch creatures from other world with something else. The prelude. See you later. See you later. The prelude is over, and the main piece has begun. That's why it stopped trying to kill me. I see. It's all clear now. So this is Requiem's true terror. However, because of them, I see it. I finally know the answer of how to take the arrow from Requiem. The method. I see it clearly, all thanks to them. I understand Requiem's secret. I, Diavolo, can obtain the arrow. Whew! Alright. Brain just like the Rocky's just like, I could have thrown everything at the end of this. Just like, everything I can think of. Just to kind of up the ante on his man. It's like, whoa, freaking hell, Rocky, take a 5-second break here, fambo. Whoo! Like, whoo! It's like, just stop, man. Let us breathe. Let us breathe. Diavolo emerges part 1. Something else. The history of life on our planet spins the history of our planet spans 4.5 billion years, but in just a few hours, it'll be transformed into something else. Every last bit of it. What in the hell is going on? You mean, what has happened to the city? Wait a minute, is this ability affecting the entire world? They're not dying. It doesn't look like they're feeling any pain either. Everyone's just got these blank looks on their faces, but I'm afraid of our mind turning into something else. That fear still exists. The fear that my body and soul will disappear little by little. What? Trish! I'm fine, but I'm running out of time. I'm turning 2. All of us will eventually. It's finally time to begin. It'll happen at different rates for all of us, but it'll happen. But Polnareff, you piece of shit. It's because you brought the arrow, the power to defeat the boss. Yeah, right? You're the one. All you've done is tie a knot around all our necks. Stop it, mister. None of us could predict that this would have happened. We'd be dead if it weren't for the arrow. And the same thing would have happened already as soon as anyone else found the arrow. Find a way to defeat Requiem. We have to get the arrow somehow. Boss is gonna make his move too, however he is. Chase it down. Ah, yes, good. Closer. Get even closer to Requiem. I see it now. Because all of your actions, I see how to seize the arrow. Surround it. Get even closer to Requiem. If you get even closer, I will be able to see everything about Requiem's secret from where I am. And then my King Crimson, shall snatch the arrow out of its hands. The power of the arrow will be mine, and the world will bow to me. It's the shadow. That shadow coming from Requiem's feet as it walks. Yeah, it's literally just behind them. It's like it's kind of like it's the real kick of the whole entire thing. It's the fact that it's just behind them. Even though the sun is rising to the east, no matter where I go, the shadow always points the same direction for some reason. Requiem's arrow and its secret, I see how to steal the arrow. If I get closer, I'll be able to defeat it for certain. Surround Requiem. We're doing it again. Knock the arrow out of its hands and find a way to pick it up. Good, yes. That's right, get closer. Don't move. Trish, Polnareff, you need to stop too. Right there. I told you not to move me, so stop right there. We can catch up to Requiem after this. What the hell is your problem? Our bodies are gonna disappear. I picked up your revolver. The one you said that was broken. Your revolver. The surface where it broke off, it doesn't line up. The part where the cylinder connects to the rest of the gun, it just doesn't fit together. If it's broke from the metal fatigue, then the surface should line up. Jonah, what are you trying to say? Polnareff, stay right there. I know we don't have any time, but I want you to stay still too, Trish. All of you. Step away from each other. Requiem is getting away, goddammit. Get to the point already, Jonah. The surface don't line up because the other bits fell off. What else could have happened, huh? The pistols were inside the bullets. If they say it's metal fatigue, then it's metal fatigue. I've already got a new Beretta anyway. You might be right, but there's more to it. We know as soon as we see them. As soon as we see the missing pieces. Scritch, 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 scritch. Scritch, scritch. Snort, snort, snort. Gold experience. I gave life to the gun and set it loose. Moles have barely any sight, but their senses and smells is incredibly sharp. It looks like it's come back and brought the missing pieces with it. Jesus Christ, this guy's smart. Like this man's pretty top tier. Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying someone was strong enough to twist the gun apart? Let me tell you something. That me and my pistols are 100% sure about, and that's the fact that nobody ever approached us in the plaza. You're right, Meester. Nobody's ever approached us. That's why we need to split apart 5 meters. 5 meters. The gun was twisted apart because his range is a few meters. Huh? Johnny, you don't. Nobody ever approached Nuncher when he died either. Nobody at all, other than us. Polnareff is it safe to call this possession? If your theory is right and the boss does have 2 personalities, then his soul is free to come and go. Perhaps we might call that a talent of his. Diavolo has possessed one of us. What? When he's hiding, Trish can't sense his presence, and the reason why he's hiding his personality right now is because he's waiting for the perfect chance to take the arrow, and that was the reason why he appeared for one moment and broke the gun. Diavolo was observing us and reckoned to find the way to steal the arrow. Wait a sec. It wasn't me. I'm not possessed. I know I'm not. Sorry to repeat myself, but stay away from me, Meester. Stay 5 meters away. Like, my gun got broke, right? It must have been somewhere near me. After I ran into that policeman first, Trish came up to me, and then you did too, Giorno. Didn't all of us? We all agree on that. And besides, nobody's closer to your own gun than your own self. It's not me, Nuncher. It's not me, Nuncher. Yeah, when the Nuncher got attacked, I was the farthest away, and the closest one was we can't keep on chasing a Requiem like this. But if we do find him, what do we do? What's going to happen to the person he's possessing? Giorno, how do we find him? If one of us has 2 souls, is there a way to detect that? I'll have to do it. Damn it, Requiem is getting away. I have to do something. I need to completely control this body and approach Requiem. What should I do? There's no time. Giorno Giovanna, newcomer, I should have known. I always thought he would be my greatest obstacle. Ho ho! Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Is this the last one or is it the second to last one? It's the second to last. Yeah, second to last. This is the one. This is the second. Is it second to last or last? Actually, I have no idea now. Yeah, it's 582 is the last one. Second to last chapter. If off his manga, if he doesn't become a guidance counselor, I'll be really annoyed. Like he's probably to be the best counselor in the universe when you think about it. Man, oh man, man, oh freaking man. At any rate, he's hiding inside one of us. However, we do have one advantage. That is the fact that while Diavolo can summon King Crimson from the body he's possessing, he is unable to completely dominate the body he's hiding in right now. Diavolo emerges part 2. What the hell's going on? My watch is going off constantly again. If he can freely control the body he's possessing, he wouldn't have stayed hidden this whole time. The reason he hasn't killed us is because he can't take control so easily. Diavolo emerges part 2. Giorno Giovanna. In a sense, we have him cornered because he isn't free to pursue the arrow. The turtle. Stay back, Giorno. I remember now. It's a turtle. Polnareff's being possessed. The turtle was the closest to my revolver. I throat. It's coming back. And the boss attacked Polnareff first in the Colosseum. He was the closest one. That's not true, Mister. Polnareff isn't possessed. Requiem nearly killed him, and the boss put him in even greater danger of breaking the revolver. The boss would never expose a body where he's hiding to any danger. He can't do that. And when I touch him with God experience, I feel only one source of life energy. There is only one soul inside this turtle. That eliminates Polnareff. Detection. You can do that? Giorno, you can tell who has two personalities? I need to get close and directly touch their bodies, but yes. Is there anything this man can't do? Like, at this point? So, like, is there anything this man literally cannot do at this point? He's just, like, literally too freaking cool for this manga. Holy crap. How can you know if you're right? Have you watched someone with multiple personalities before, huh? You've never felt the difference, then you do know you can do it. If you never felt the difference, then how do you know you can do it? Life energy exists as clusters. I can tell how many there are through direct contact. What if you do find him? What happens to whoever is being possessed? The real question is, how can we get the arrow before the boss does? You find Diavolo and everyone else can chase the arrow, and if just one of us can get the arrow, then everything will go back to normal. Yeah, that's true, but it's like at this point, it's like this man's just too cool for his whole entire manga. Like, I get that, but he's literally like he's a don. He's a don man. He's a don man of everything. He's just too good. He's too freaking good. But yeah, I mean, he's just good. There's only one choice. I'll check everyone one by one. But Giorno, how are you gonna do that? It's a few meters and you'll be within range of King Crimson. Polnareff taught me how to detect King Crimson. When the number of droplets suddenly increase, that's the moment when time has been erased. However, it's matter of luck as to whether or not you can defend against it. I only barely dodged it once. Drip, 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 drip. It's definitely not me. I was the farthest from the nuncher when he died. In that case, I'll check you first, just to make sure. Hey, stop right there. Don't get any closer. I'm warning you. I'm telling you, it's not me. Isn't that obvious? But by now, hey, we were all within range of nuncher when he died. I told you to back the fuck off. How can you be sure he's not in you, huh? If Diavolo were to be inside you right now, what would happen to me? When the nuncher died, my body was empty. I was able to move my body into the nuncher's body, but it was empty. There is no chance that I could be possessed. Oh really? And why should we trust you? I've got no way of knowing what your ability can do. Besides, Giorno, do you have any way of knowing if you've only got one soul in your own body? Your ability can't detect yourself, right? I can't trust you. Either way, Mister, we won't be able to chase after the arrow unless we can check. You've been acting weird this entire time. Do you have any idea who it might be? I'm telling you, man, it's not me. Any closer and I'll blow your arms and legs off. Stop it. Check me first, Giorno. Huh? Hurry up and do it. Time's ticking. You're right. From a certain perspective, we do have the boss in the corner. We must keep the boss from the arrow at all costs. We have to do this. Yes, you're right. Right, now we have to do this. Drip. Someone's gonna die. When they get close to each other. Drip. But wait, isn't Thingy already dead though, technically? Bucciolati. So technically, but then he's actually still alive, technically. Ah, behind you, Giorno. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus Christ, he lost his arm! Oh, so it was Trish all along. Oh, because his body's dead, but his soul lives on still. Yeah, makes sense. So I'm saying that's very. He's technically he's essentially a vessel in a way. Like he's there, but he isn't there, like fully. Like he doesn't feel any wounds, doesn't feel anything. He's just kind of. It's kind of like in a weird way, like a ghost in a shell, but not technically. So it was there the whole entire time, and John lost his effing arm. Jesus Christ. Mr. Soul. It's Mr. He's been possessed. Spice Girl. No, Tris, it's you. King Crimson came out of your body. He moved your... Yeah, that makes sense. Because they can never tell... They can't tell that it's the boss, because the boss and Trish have the exact same presence, don't they? That's why Bucciolati mucked up when he was actually thinking it was Trish, when it was actually Doppio. So the boss and him technically do have, in a way, the same sense, so they would never be able to actually tell, in a way. But yeah, so they would never be able to suspect it was Trish the whole entire time. They suspect someone else, but they couldn't suspect Trish because technically it's the person you suspect, plus it's the whole entire idea of them having the similar scent. But yeah, technically. But I don't think it applies here. But I think that's how it works. Literally, it's you. King Crimson came out of your body. He moved your entire body and approached him. Ah, you finally shown your stand, my daughter. I've been waiting for this moment for you to show your stand to me. I cannot completely dominate this body, but I can grab your stand. If I grab your stand, then I can move your body as I please. Ooh hoo hoo! Oh ho ho ho! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! So the meteor strikes Greenland. An unknown individual discovers that a part of this meteorite could awaken stands and crafted them into arrows. On 1986, Diavolo unearths several of the arrows. So King Crimson, Jun destroys Popol's arrow, Egypt, Dio, Enya, Moriyo Japan, Keiichi Nijimura, Kira's father. Polnareff suddenly discovers another power of the arrow. Tris's soul's been possessed. Diavolo emerges part 3. Sticky fingers. Ah, God. If I grab the stand, I can move the body too. Now I have enough control to make the body run. My daughter, if you hadn't brought out your stand, Giorno might have discovered me, and then it would have had me cornered. He's gonna attack Mista. Everyone get together. If we split up, he's gonna erase time and. Technically, he was in a way, yeah. Huh? What? Where did he... What? Why is he turning his back to us? He's not attacking us. Why? Why is he running away without attacking? No way. He knows the method to get the arrow. Huh? The method to take the arrow from Requiem. The boss has already observed us and discovered it. Look at how he's running. We don't have the time to... We don't have time. That takes priority. He knows the method. He knows the method. Misa, shoot. We can't let him get there first. Don't waste any more time. It's your own body, but you have to shoot. That's no idea. I've already fired Bucciolati. I've already fired 6 shots, it seems. Huh. That's interesting. Time is skipping. He's erasing time and he's running. King Crimson has forecasted the trajectories of the bullets. You have to stop him, Meester. I don't care what it takes. If he catches up to Requiem, then we lose. Literally invincible at this point when you think about it. He knows every last detail. He's forecasted every last moment. He even knows where the steel pipe would fall. I don't know what I should do. He knows every move the pistol will make. Run, Meester. We can still make it. Chase him down. It's that shadow. That Requiem's secret. It's in the shadow. Why can't anyone touch the arrow? The secret behind that is within the shadow. As long as I'm not wrong, it's in the shadow. Why can't anyone touch the arrow? The secret behind that is within the shadow. As long as I'm not wrong. Yeah, because didn't they because originally it was Diavolo. Diavolo is the real name. Unless there's actually like another thing to it, if you get what I mean. There's an even deeper thing to the whole entire thing. When I'm moving, Requiem's shadow is always opposite from me. It moves without any retaliation to the sun. If I look from the right, it moves to the left. If I look from the front, it moves to the back. And that means when those men on the ground look at Requiem's shadow, that man should see the shadow pointing towards me. And Bullshot used to see the shadow pointing in front of Requiem. And what that means is the shadow is something each individual human being sees separately. This is the riddle of Requiem. This is why I can control. This is why it controls our souls. If there is a shadow, then every one of us has our own personal light somewhere. This is the shadow of our souls. The shadow cast by the souls is controlling, but where is the light? Requiem itself is the shadow of my soul. That is why it's attacking it. That is why it's attacking. That's why it's attacking it, meant attacking myself. If I remove the shadow, then I should be able to obtain the arrow. He hasn't grabbed the arrow yet. We're going in, Meester. The light is behind my own soul. Oh, damn. I have it. The arrow. There we go, it's gone. It's just a theory. A game theory. Or a JoJo theory in this case. The arrow belongs to Diavolo. It's mine. I was gonna bite it then. If Diavolo has found a method to obtain the arrow, we can use that as well. When he cut off my hand, the blood spilled from it became an ordinary object. Right now, Gold Experience is... Right now, Gold Experience is activating. What? Oh, come on! Don't do that. Ah. It ended. It just ended there. Oh man! So next volume's gonna be what we on 144. I think is the chapter we're on now. So how much is there in total? Quickly check. Because I think there's gonna be like 150. Wait, just go to. What am I doing? It's 144. So I think it's 155 altogether in part 5. Hold up a second here. 155 is going to be 11 chapters again. Nah, I've got to do it by volume. I've got to do the volume. It's the thing. I have to. Otherwise, it doesn't feel right if I don't do it by volumes. I've done it by volumes the whole entire time. Besides the beginning part of my streams, I didn't do it by volume back then, but I did it by volume afterwards. Plus, I like using the actual reader because it's a lot more easier to control than Buttertoe is really freaking slow, and it's the adverts that slow down a computer even more. It's actually terrible sometimes. Oh god, that was a lot to take in. Oh man, my head is actually throbbing right now. There was so much. Like literally, like JoJo just kind of went all out. Like I want to see this animated now. Like this is gonna be one of those things that people would be like, "What's going on here?" And he'd be like, "Well, here's what's happening in JoJo Part 5. Like, it's going to be one of those things that people are literally going to lose their minds when Part 5 actually happens as an anime and gets this one point, because this is like next level. This is, goddamn. This whole entire thing, and the whole entire thing of every single character, like arbitrarily dying as well, it's gonna be the icing on the cake. And then when King Crimson appears, it was gonna be like, what? What's going on here? How does this work? I mean, it's confusing, but I can see how it makes sense when you kind of look at it from a perspective of just like visually. Like it's there, but not there at the exact same time. It's kind of like, yeah, because it's two different personalities. So one can technically one is free. So the one kind of, so you got Doppio. Doppio is now gone. Like, by the looks of things, he's dead. So the other one can basically just roam free because it technically doesn't really have a body to go towards. So it can literally just jump bodies between bodies. So it actually can literally just do that the whole entire time. So basically, when you think about it, at this one stage, Diavolo, that's the name I was looking for. Diavolo is pretty much invincible because you can literally just jump. Like, at this point, he can jump, and it's just like he's sitting there going, "Oh crap!" And then now you've got the whole entire idea of the actual arrow itself, which seems as if it's cracked as well. Because I'm guessing the whole entire thing must stem from the fact that he doesn't have the ability to control the arrow, because the arrow must have its designated character that's able to control it fully. I mean, Polnareff does actually mention there's more than one person actually probably can control it, but at the same time, it just seems like there's probably that one character that can control it fully and actually be able to bring out its true, like, kind of ability, if you get what I mean. Like, maybe Diavolo can't do it because Diavolo isn't, like, fully, like, he isn't the man, if you get what I mean. He isn't the man. But yeah. Oh, I thought they said he can jump. That's what I thought. I thought he mentioned he can jump. I mean, then I guess it's so. Well, when the Requiem's gone, he's stuck in that body, isn't he now? If that's the case, like I take it. Like if Requiem's gone now, he has the arrow. Then he must be stuck in that body. It means he's basically lost his body for the time being, like even more than beforehand, technically. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's kind of a major thing. So I kind of like how it's turning out, because it's kind of one of those things that you don't know where it's going, which is kind of the major thing I like about it. Like it kind of pulls the punches of you don't expect it. Like you just don't expect half the things it does, because literally whole entire stream be like, what the frick? Like you kind of sit there and go, what? Like how? Wait, how is this possible? That kind of thing. So what I kind of like about it, because there's an evident point A and point B in the manga. You have the whole entire you have the motivation, you have the enemy, you have the eventual meeting of said enemy and how they will come to defeat it. I mean, part 4 was kind of it. I mean, there was a few twists here and there. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like, oh my god, there was actually like it was completely predictable. But you knew he was gonna win in the end. But there was a few punches here and there. But this one seems a bit more unexpected, if you get what I mean. This one seems a bit more as if you can't predict anything. Like anything can just happen at any given point. He's kind of sitting there going like, what? And I think King Crimson's the kind of cause of that, because King Crimson can just literally, King Crimson's invincible. Like it literally is at this point. Like he's just, I don't know what's going on there. Like he's invincible at this point. So that's kind of the main focus. That's kind of making focus of why it's kind of unpredictable, because he can literally do anything he wants at this point. Because locally, he's literally just picking off characters. He literally picked off an nunchaku without us really kind of realizing, and then fingers on the floor like dead almost. As well, like it's one of those things. Like I kind of like it for that reason, because you just never know what he's gonna do, and it kind of just makes it even more enjoyable to kind of see how it all unfolds, and it makes it even more satisfying when the actual characters themselves figure out how to take down the enemy. Because in other cases, it would kind of seem like as if like, oh, that's almost like a left field kind of thing. It wouldn't. In certain cases, it wouldn't work. But it works really well in JoJo, if you get what I mean, because in certain cases you get those whole entire things of it gets resolved like instantly, like they kind of figure it out, like, oh, that's how it's done, that's how it's gonna be done, and it kind of feels as if it's kind of like, oh. But JoJo, it kind of feels as if it's like there's a satisfaction in it, that you see the characters figure it out, and plus it's from Giorno's perspective as well. It makes it even better because you know that he's actually the smart character. We know everyone else is actually also smart as well. We know Giorno's his character actually can really just figure out anything that's possible in the universe and actually just kind of solve it. So it actually makes it all that more satisfying. So yeah, I mean, all in all, it's pretty freaking good. My brain's actually literally fried this 1 second because it's just, man, oh man. I know freaking man. Whew, gotta have a lie down after this. Literally, I might have to go on the Steam cell and see what's going down in the Steam cell, and then just get my brain back from reading JoJo for a bit. I didn't expect this like thing to happen, but it's happening. So yeah, all in all, that has been JoJo Part 5, chapters 134 to 144. So yes, next week is the final like volume as well. Tuesday is the end of Part 5. It's been quite the ride. Literally, it's been quite the ride. Quite like it. I never understood why everyone hates this manga so much. That's why I always never understood. People were like, oh, it's like the worst of JoJo. I'm like, it's actually kind of the best in its own way. But then every single part does that as well. When you think about it, every single part is really one-ups the previous part. You're kind of like, what the hell? What is a designated like best part of JoJo so far? But I think everyone knows it's Part 7. But if you're reading just from Part 1 to 5, you're kind of like it's Part 5. Part 4 is kind of the stepping stone, but Part 5 is really the kind of like the I can't think of the word right now, but it's like it's the kind of cream cheese of it, if you get what I mean. But yeah, my brain's literally fried right now. So yes, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed, it does help quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay that little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed, it does help quite a bit. But until next time, I shall see you guys later. Bye for now.